Welcome back, everybody. If you watched our last video, you saw that we set out different food for raccoons to trying to lure them in and test out our new cameras here. I'll give you a quick recap of that. We had some bananas that we had set out, also some marshmallows with peanut butter, and some peanuts. And then finally, we had some Velveeta cheese. All of that was on the ground. And then up on the bird feeder, we put a corn cob with peanut butter and marshmallows. If you missed our prior videos, this is the reason we're doing all this. We had a raccoon come through and just destroy our bird feeders. Came down and pulled this thing down. I ended up anchoring that thing back into the ground with some extra support, hoping that would be enough to keep the raccoons from pulling it back down again. Seemed to work well enough to start with. This guy got back up there, but the bird feeder held strong. He was just able to knock this little peanut feeder off and onto the ground, where he proceeded to feast on that. He actually ended up carrying that away. I never found it again. I don't know where that went to. But I came back later in the night and definitely was not done with that bird feeder. I don't know if he had some pent-up frustration he was trying to take out or something like that, but he went to town on this thing, and I was kind of impressed actually with how strong this raccoon was, because that thing was anchored into the ground pretty well. But you can see here it was obviously ended up being no match for him. Check this guy out. He's pulling pretty hard on there. So needless to say, after all that, something needed to change. We needed to add some defensive measures to these bird feeders to prevent the raccoons from getting up. I also needed better cameras to catch the action. So that was the first step here. We got these cameras up, and now we are going to watch the raccoons, see how they're getting up there. And as a fun side project, we're going to see maybe which food they like the best. So we got one guy coming in here, and looks like he's going right for the cheese. Yep, the Velveeta cheese. Not really too surprised by that. I kind of figured that would probably be the hit out of all the options. Maybe he's going to try something else, but nope. Nope, he just really likes that cheese there.
I need my cheese.
So now I'm going to speed up the clips a little bit here and let you guys just watch and see kind of the feeding pattern of this raccoon, what it decides to go for next. And we'll pick it back up here as things progress. So as you can see here, we've got two raccoons actually. Leave your opinion down in the comments below, but I can't decide whether this is a mama raccoon and a baby, or maybe a brother and sister, or maybe a dad and a mom. So give me your thoughts, but see, that one definitely doesn't want it getting in with the peanuts there. So you'll see that raccoon appear again here throughout these clips, but I'm going to step aside for now, speed things back up, and just let you guys watch. So as you can see, it appeared that the cheese was the favorite, followed by the peanuts. And then I don't know about the between the banana and the marshmallows. Seemed kind of a tie there, but those were definitely not. The bananas didn't seem to be preferred. That other raccoon came in and didn't even touch them, even though it seemed like it was far enough away where this raccoon wouldn't have bothered him. So this guy's, I think he can smell the peanut butter and the marshmallows up on top of that pole. He's kind of trying to figure out if he wants to get up there or not. Takes his time kind of making sure there's not any other easy food left that he can get his hands on. I guess he or she, I don't know if this is a guy or a girl. You guys, why don't you guys let me know in the comments. What do you think? And also, I think we're going to have to name these things. So if you have any ideas about names, go ahead and put those down in the comments as well. Be a little bit easier if we could just refer to them by name. So I don't have any good ideas right now, so let me know what you think. And I'm going to be back in just a second here. I'll just let you watch this thing kind of work its way around here before it actually ends up trying to get up this pole. Alright, so it's been a few hours, and it actually never even tried to get up the pole during that time. I don't know if this is the same raccoon or not. I think it probably is. Came back a few hours later here, and this time it's obviously done this before. Pretty much goes straight to it and goes right up. So I gotta imagine this is the raccoon that's been causing some of the problems. The bird feeder on top of this pole has actually been damaged because this thing ripped the roof off of it. But gets right up there, smells the peanut butter and the marshmallows, and helps himself to it. I think this baffle probably helped it more than it hindered it. Seems like it's a nice little platform for him to stand on. And he's just standing there, just feasting away. So, pretty much a lot of the rest of this video is going to be shots of him feasting away on here. We've got a couple more visitors that ended up showing up, and so I'll come back when those show up. But I'll let you guys just watch the video here. So I managed to pull that corn cob right off the top of the bird feeder there, and takes that away. So that's the end of that there. Comes back a few more times. Check out these other bird feeders. And gets back up there just to make sure there's nothing else left. So again, assume this is probably the same raccoon. Maybe it's a different one. So let me know what your thoughts are. But pulls that bird feeder down again. So then found that laying on the ground in the morning. And then goes over to play with this little garden decoration that we have. Found that shiny little fake water drop on there. And then we had an opossum stop by. Unfortunately for him, he was a little late to the game, so pretty much everything had been cleaned up by that point, but he's just making sure there's nothing left. Then the possum shows back up here after being away for a little bit. Looks like he sees something right there, and sure enough, the raccoon is right behind him. So I don't know if these guys are pals or what's going on, but they're hanging out in our front yard. Never even knew that this all was going on until I popped these cameras in. So I guess, moral of this is you don't always know what's going on outside when you're sleeping. Maybe sometimes that's for the best, but now we can know. We've got these cameras out here. It's got a pretty good view of everything. We can watch everything that's going on. So we're going to use that to our advantage here. Next step's going to be we're going to need to reinforce this bird feeder. We need to get I got some spikes that I'm going to install on the bottom side of the bird feeder so that the raccoon hopefully can't climb up. We're going to need to do another test, put some more food out for that test, and try and lure the raccoon so that he's tempted to go up. But hopefully the spikes will prevent him. I'm not looking to torture the thing, so I'm going to put some food down below too. But I just want to test before I get the bird feeder back up top to make sure that he can't get back up there, because once I fix this bird feeder, I don't want it to get damaged again. We had one last visitor later in the night. You can see it through the split in the fence there. You take your best guess as to what that is, but you'll see shortly. But as that last creature comes into frame here, thank you all for watching this video. Appreciate those who've subscribed. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. There's going to be a lot more videos of these coming out, and that'll keep you up to date on all the happenings in our front yard. That's all we have for today. We'll catch you on the next one.